Hello, hello. This is Barda from Coffee Time Tarot, and this is being hosted on Roosters Peacock on Facebook. YouTubers, this will be uploaded immediately after this is done. This is going to be a kickback one. There will be interruptions on this feed. I am watching a store, so if I need to get up, I will be getting up and helping people. Okay. We've got the new moon coming up here in a couple days, and you're being asked, what do you, it's about self-reflection, really. What does life itself mean to you? That's kind of what it is. What in the past do you need to let go? All right, before I go any further here and pull any cards, I want to make sure I'm up and running, everybody can see me. This is a pop-up, so I wasn't going to give any certain time on it. Let's see, there we go. All right, when you guys come on, you guys are welcome to say hi. I'm going to get right on into the reading, and I put the live rewind on so you guys are able to take and rewind this, okay? All right. Okay, like I said, the new moon is coming. We have the blue moon at the very end of this month. I kept, that song Blue Moon. I kept hearing that song over and over and over in my head. It just kind of makes you want to sing it. All right. I'm kind of focused really around this new moon, big time. Yep. Again, YouTubers, this is being done live on Facebook, so I will be sitting here chatting with people off and on. I want to get the reading out. I am at the I'm at the shop, so there will be interruptions. Okay, so basically the new moon, you need to really ask yourself what makes you happy as a person. That's really what it's about, inward reflection. And here's the thing, is no matter what's going on in your life, and I can tell you everything right now, everybody's got stuff, and it's not seem to let up too much. Yep. But you're being asked to really take and go and do some self-reflection and really just evaluate what's really important in your life. And you will start noticing that things are falling on the wayside, or if you're not letting go of things, then it's going to get tougher. All right, that's what I get. It's about re-evaluating your perception. Some of you have already changed your perception and how you look at stuff. And I'm not going to say life itself is going to get easier, but you watch the door start opening. Okay. I can't see anybody, but I can feel ya. Hello. Hi, Miss Erica. Hi, Miss Jeanette. Okay, so this reading here, because it has been so busy, it's going to be busy for most of August, and I told you guys, I think I already told you guys, I didn't know why, but it was going to be very, very busy. It's very busy. All right. Josh's mama is in rehabilitation right now. She had a stroke, so everybody's trying to help out, and you guys make sure you have her in her thoughts and prayers. Her name's Miss Mary. So it's going to be very busy this month and part of next month, okay? But here's the thing, is even though everybody has got something going on in their lives, it's period. And we're talking, some of the stuff could be over the top, or it's just so much that you feel like, wow, how much more can you do? Okay, but here's the thing. You're being asked, this is not just going to be a weekly one, because like I said, I will be popping in and out. So this is how it's going to go. I won't give times or anything. I'm just going to be like, hey, I'm going on, because I might have a minute. Okay, so that's your guys' warning. This one right here, this month, you're being asked to reestablish in your brain, to believe in the impossible, that even though there may be hardships that may be going on in your life or in lives of other people around you, it can weigh on you. And this is not just talking about just taking and running around every which direction. It's actually touching your soul as well. And for some of you, your perception has changed in a lot of literally how you just view life itself. And I'm not going to say life itself is going to get easier, what. All right, that's a focus. But you'll watch, I do believe, I told you guys doors are going to be opening. Yes, feels right. Okay. Doors are going to be opening, and they're going to be opening quickly. But sometimes when we get involved with other stuff, and this is not just stuff that, oh, let's just put off the wayside. No, this is very important stuff. We have a tendency to distract ourselves, or we have other stuff that we've got to get going on, right? Or we have to address right then and there. So don't be missing opportunities that are coming into your life, okay? Because right now is the time to, thank you. Right now is the time to believe in the impossible. Because for just an overall universal feel I get is this fall, and especially this winter, those doors that even though your perception Maybe you need to tweak and kind of seeing how you look at something a little bit more. Why? Because emotions may be running high for some of you. Others of you, it's just you're so busy that you, some of you, it's just about you have to chase that coin. Others of you, it's literally caring for family members, or it's people banding together just to make, trying to make ends meet. Whatever it means to you, I'm going to say August is going to be a heck of a busy month for everybody. If you don't have a heck of a busy month, I'll be real surprised. But you do watch this month. I think I already told you last month, expect the unexpected. It is going to pop up. But here's the thing, you need to continue to believe in the impossible. But I think for a lot of people, there's just been so much stuff that's just popped up or you had to take care of that you couldn't focus on. Okay, so guess what? We're coming back full circle here, and you're going to be able to start focusing on your goals or self-reflecting. And a lot of you are taking one more look to the past before you walk away from it. Some of you have already, what I'm hearing is slam that door and nailed that bee shut. That's exactly what I heard. Okay, so some of you, everybody's different. So everybody's evolving differently, and some are faster. Everybody's got to take their own pace. But I do believe, and it feels very, very big time strong to me, there is a universal door that's opening up for everybody here in this fall. And a lot of it has to do with maybe I keep wanting to talk about the past, but it's not like you're looking at the past. It's kind of like some of you, it's the past catching up to you, or it is literally just cleaning up the stuff from the past. Whether it's within self, or it could be old bills, old paperwork. It could be old people that show back up. There's going to be a lot of last minute decisions for people too. That's going to be like, oh God, where'd that come from? Okay, expect the unexpected in August. Okay, for some it's going to be a mixed bag. Others of you, it's going to be by the end of the month, if you're feeling like that, like you've just been going 90 miles an hour and you have had no breath, no sleep, woo, finally got some. I'm going to tell you right now, at the end of August, you're already getting a little taste of being able to catch your breath. Okay, this is all shifting. This is going to be a universal shift for everybody, especially I'm seeing as the leaves fall, but I'm seeing October in my head. September's standing out because it's like you can more breathe a little bit more, but it's just like it's opening the new doorways. This is about people who've been sitting here asking for direction. Okay, it's not any longer just asking for direction. You're taking your direction, because here's the thing: is a lot of people, it's within your own hands to take, to just go ahead and make those moves. You can't just sit around, and I'm not being rude here, wait for a universal message all the time. Sometimes you have to put the wheels into motion, and then it starts happening. Do you see what I'm saying? So for those of you who have just been sitting here feeling, I've got to get going, some of you have already started. Others of you are just feeling like I'm, wandering around. Okay, September, this is all going to be changing, all right? Decisions have already been made. It's whether or not you're kicking your feet or if you're actually putting the work within self. Some of you, like I said, it has been so crazy that you haven't been able to focus on what you need to be focusing on within self. Some of you had to put off what was maybe within yourself so you could take and help with others. Okay, whatever you guys have going on, whatever you guys have going on in your life. Hi, Miss Maggie. Hi, Miss Karen. Hi, Chris. All right. The end result here is by the end of August, especially, the blue moon is really standing out. Now, I'm not going to promise by what readings I can and cannot do. I would love to do a blue moon reading, but we will see, okay? It'll be a pop-up, so watch your notifications. Because August is a big month, especially with the 2 supermoons. Okay, I'm not an astrologer, but I tell you right now, everybody, I don't care who you are, has felt these moons. There's no way around it. And the way I'm looking at it is the way not through an astrology way of looking here or anything like that. The way I see it is, we've got the sturgeon moon, which is the past. We've got the new moon, which is the present leading to the future. And then we have the blue moon, which is the future. That's the way I'm looking at this. These moons are kicking you through the door. Which direction you gonna take? If you haven't been able to catch your breath, you will be able to. I'm going to tell you that right now. For some of you especially, this has to do with personal resolutions. It's coming to an end. There's going to be a solution. Okay, that's what I get instantly. Feels right. It's For some of you, this may be about self-evaluation, and could be about, and we're looking at the past here. This new moon, you're looking at the past and you're shucking the stuff that's no longer serving you or holding you back. People, places, and things. But I really think this is about you. Okay? This is about you as an individual. And what are you getting rid of? What old perceptions, what old thinking, whatever it is to you. What are you releasing? This is about releasing. This new moon is about releasing the past, and it's not just about the past, it's how you view the past. We're not worried about everybody else and what they think, because they're not living your life, correct? It's all about you, and that's not in a selfish way. Why? Because here we go, you're realizing, for a lot of people, you've already realized you're good enough. A lot of people are, confidence is the key here, and confidence, a lot of you guys are going to be walking around, you've already been working on this, and you're going to, those of you who have already put the work in, you're going to be shining that confidence. I'm seeing the Queen of Wands in my head. Okay, that is a completely confident woman. Okay, could be man too, but I'm just saying, representing of confidence. You're just going to be beaming it. When I think of the Queen of Wands, I instantly see like the sun. Okay, and I always told you guys, I see stuff in symbolisms, and the sun is still shining, even though it has been just nuts for everybody, one shape or form or another. It could be stuff that's been holding you up. Maybe it's something that's been holding you up. Maybe you needed to jet forward in one area of your life. Maybe it had to do with finances, whatever it is. Doors are opening. But it's not just about doors opening. It's also, why did these doors open? Because at one point you sat back and you're like, okay, I am good enough. Okay? Whether this was now or several months ago, this is going to be done before September. Some of you, the information is stop kicking your feet around about why you're not, why am I hearing this? Why I'm not good enough. Okay. We are in charge of ourselves. And even though, yes, and then this is going to sound harsh, but I do understand this. I do. Whatever happened in our past, that's our past. 3 seconds ago is the past. We are in charge of ourselves and how we move forward. That's the way I see that. And there is nobody around you. Everybody, I've had this one too. I'm going to throw this out here because, and I will get to tarot cards, but for some reason, it's been a while since I've been on, so I'm feeling what I'm feeling here. Some people get together with other people, or they have friendships with other people to make themselves feel better. Yeah, here I'm going down. I'm doing this. It's going down that road. But yet, when they're by themselves, they feel low. Okay, here's the thing. You are good enough. I'm not going to say family. We're going to take family out of there. Friends, lovers, however it applies to you. You don't need somebody else to complete you. This is where you get right with yourself and you are good enough. On your own, with somebody, with friends, without friends. This is really getting a grip on yourself is what it's about. And just knowing you, having that confidence, just exuberating that confidence to other people. That's what it's about. And people are going to see it. For some reason that felt right and felt like I need to say it. Woody wet. What I say? End of a cycle. End of a tough cycle approaches. Okay, this is done. This is going to be done. Doors are closing. So don't kick your feet around it, about it, period. Because if you think about it, like I said, I told you guys that I did the destiny cards, right? If you guys don't know what the destiny cards are, look them up. It is basically, I believe that we're all born on a life path. We are. We are. We can take, and there's a general life path that we are on and has been mapped out since before we were born. But we get to take the twists and turns, right? So example is, oh, maybe you wanted this job over here and there's an offer over here, but you can have this other job over here and this great career. But you decided, okay, you know what? I'm going to hold up on this and I'm going to go back and I'm going to go back to college before I hit here. That was a choice. So you're still on your life path. You're just taking a little detour. Okay, we're in charge of our own lives and our own decisions, and that's where people need to come to realization. And I'm not trying to be mean, but that's where you have to come to realization. You are responsible for yourself, and you're responsible how you feel. And even though the past may have been tough, there's still the future. So you are good enough, and it's moving forward. Emotions are going to be running high this month. It was running high towards the end of last month. It's expect the unexpected. Be careful of words that cannot be taken back. For some reason, that felt correct. What or who do you need to release? Okay. And these cards right here, this could all be revolving around marriage. It could be revolving around success, wealth, and happiness. Any or all the above. Okay. For some of you, a new romantic cycle begins, which means either this is a brand new beginning of a romantic brand new cycle, or this is balance within relationships. For some reason, it says be bold and make the first move. This is a message. Okay, I'll give it. We've got communication is the key. All right. I'll show you the zodiac signs here in a minute. And prosperity lies ahead. And this will be during Leo season. Okay, so for whomever, yep, here's your balance. A win-win outcome is the forecast. All right, let me give you those zodiac signs real quick before I pick those back up. That was messages for somebody or somebody's on the live. We're looking at the Libras, but I actually think that was more talking about balance. Zodiac signs that stick out to me is, we'll call it Libra. Libra showed up twice, but I really think it's about justice. I'm seeing the justice card in my head. It's about balance, about bringing balance into your life. If this has to do with a romantical thing, then this is bringing balance back in and really just moving stuff forward and being bold in your choices. That's what it's about. Okay, so anyway, this one right here, the next zodiac sign is Gemini. The next one after that is Taurus. And then we have Leo. Okay, so if those messages hit home, those were for you. I'll have it looked at the screen. Let me see. Good morning, Miss Pam. Good morning, Spirit Crane. Hi, Miss Shelley. Hi, Miss Maggie. All right. I'm going to pull some tarot cards, but here's the thing. For some reason, you ever have remember I was talking about coming to Jesus meeting with yourselves? This is going to hit home with some of those of you who really need to have been having them, but ignore it. Okay? You're really getting ready to make that bold first move, whatever it is. Okay? Some of you, this is releasing toxicities of any kind in your life. Okay? That's also a message. And here's the thing is, I'm also seeing I'm hearing the word crutch, and I'm also hearing, you can't blame anybody else. You are responsible for your own life. So, for some of you, I'm also seeing the card clean it up. All right? Clean it up. Literally, clean it up. What are you cleaning up? Devil. Chains of the past. Bad habits. Bad ways of evaluating self and others. Toxicities. Addictions. People, places, or things. Whatever it's about. Okay? Let me see here. These are the karma cards. And this is the reasons why these cards are coming out like this. Because these right here are the ones that not everybody's going to have marriage on their mind. Some may. Some of you may already be married. But the end result here, the one that's in the two in the middle is success and happiness. And that's what you're focused on is success and happiness. And money is a big one here. Mind on your money and money on your mind. But success and happiness is an end goal. Okay? But all these other cards keep falling out here is because this moon, I'm going to say the rest of August, but I'm going to say especially this moon is very important to get right. Get right within yourself and take responsibility for self responsibilities. This right here, you want this, there's no more. There's no more, I wish you could, but no, you got to do it. Whatever it's... People, places, things, whatever you need to release. Yep. Responsibility. I kept seeing responsibility in my head. What is it going to lead to? Success. For a lot of people, it's kind of like there's just something behind that door that's holding that door. It starts open, it's like bam. No. Bam. Okay. So this is all about and everybody should take a moment to sit back and really evaluate themselves. They really, truly should. and take responsibilities for what their actions and what they do and how they pursue the life itself. Is life holding you back? Okay, granted, there is stuff in life, I understand this, that holds you back that had really nothing to do with you. But here's the thing of it is there are other areas in your life that you have to take responsibility for. Then the doors start opening. What you give out is what you are receiving. And what are you trying to take and receive? Success, double success. We got success here, we got success here. So taking responsibility equals success. Whether it's around a situation, people, places, things, habits, whatever it's about. Taking responsibility. No more longer, oh, I'll get around to it, or I'm going to shove it under the rug. No. Nope. Taking responsibility. Become a person of power and status. And that doesn't mean you have to become almighty and all this stuff. No, this is really just, it's like the Queen of Wands. Somebody who really exuberates the true confidence, not a mask. Make sense? Yes, and I did notice I put that over top of the happiness card. So it's about peeling off the mask, but really taking and not reflecting this on other people, but reflecting it, self-reflecting, and really just cleaning up whatever you don't like, or throwing away, or changing your perspective on how you see stuff. That's what it's about. Yep. What do you want? This new moon's going to be a big one. Hi, Miss Lauren. All right, YouTubers, this is being done live on Facebook. I will upload this immediately afterwards, and so I am at the shop, so if there's interruptions, I will be getting up and helping people. But until then, I'm not really in a big hurry. Okay, so this month, I think what I'm going to do right now, I like this one right here, because this is all about your happiness. This is about your success. Now, wealth is something. For a lot of you guys, in this world we live in, it's very hard to get wealth to kind of crack that open and really have something established. I do understand this. But for a lot of you, when these self, and I'm not going to say everything in life, not wealth and not everything with your money, materialistic, life happens. But if you notice, it's what do you need to release? What's holding you back? People, places, things. I don't know about you guys, but I have been, Karen can answer you on this one. I have been throwing stuff away. It's not even funny. You have to take in whatever area of life, whether it's emotional, physical. This is the month to clean it up. And then you will start taking and what, it's not just what you give out. It's actually what you're putting out there that you want back. Okay? You can't have so much stuff. How do I put this nicely? Okay, I've got a lot of work stuff. Anybody who personally knows me, the reason I'm saying this is because the message is going to come across really harsh. And it really should not. But sometimes you end up accumulating stuff and it's like, whoa. Or you have stuff like mine. My stuff got ruined. But you still have to clean up, right? You still have to go through stuff. You have to clean it up. And that's what's been taking a long time. But here's the thing. Is it taking more time? Is it taking, is something, some little project, and mine's not a little project, but I'm going to pretend. But I'm just saying, is there a project or something that you're putting off? And some of you, this is a project within self. Are you putting off, really self-reflecting? Okay. All right. I'll just lay it out that way. I'm trying to find a polite way to say this. Y'all know where this is going, don't you? Be positive about. I'm trying to. Okay. Learn or teach, grow and expand. Okay. Basically, if it has to do with materialistic items, if it's cluttering your life, you need to get rid of it. Sell it, do whatever you got to. If it is thoughts, because here's the thing. If you ever looked around, and this is true, if I'm going 90 miles an hour, anybody on here can say the same thing. If you think about it, if you've got a lot of stuff, 50 tabs open, have you ever looked? I am one of the worst people for a work area. All right, I'm into art and everything else. Anybody who does crafty stuff, you guys know what I'm talking about. This is going somewhere. This has something to do with this reading. You look around and it's like, oh my God, there's crap everywhere. Oh my God. Okay, so if you feel like that in your general life, not just when you're doing projects, you need to clean it up and clean it out. Because actually, sometimes your external is showing exactly what's going on in your internal, in your emotional. So really kind of self-reflecting around this moon and really taking and really absorbing its energy would be and get yourself, I don't push crystals. I love crystals. I think they're wonderful. If you haven't looked into them, you should, because they do 100% scientifically give off energy. You guys can look that up. I always feel better, especially around the moon. I'll take and I'll charge energy, or charge my crystals and stuff. This would be a perfect moon for it. All right. Haven't been able to do it for a while. I'm doing do it this one. Okay, so this one right here, the awareness of what do you need to release. I see how this went. And this is all over the card. What do you need to release? Becoming aware of what you need to release. What do you need to release? Many thoughts about or from a person, an event that you need to release. What do you need to release? Many words. The many words are words that are not spoken, that needs to be spoken forward. It's time to open your mouth for some. And what do you, if you take and you follow through with what do you need to release with those right there, becoming aware of what you need to release, people, places, or things. Many thoughts about or from a situation, people, places, or things. And many words that need to be spoken or were spoken in anger or hurt. Okay? What do you need to release? Once you realize what it is and stop ignoring it, it's a movement forward. Or some of you, it's actually getting the words out of your mouth, whatever that means to you. And what will this bring you? This is all about what you need to release to make yourself feel free. Some of you, there's just something, I'm seeing tire kicking for some reason. I don't know what that's about, but if that hits home. Okay, what do you need to release? Once you take and you really kind of narrow this down as to what you need to release, whether it's just becoming aware of a situation, habits, whatever it is, what do you need to release? Thoughts? Events? Many words that were spoken in anger. This is what it keeps rolling around in my head over and over. Okay, so this moon right here, on the precipice, right now, you need to work on it right now. This is probably, if you're feeling antsy or some to where you just want to just lay down in bed, you don't want to get up, you're probably already in the precipice of it. What is this going to do? It's going to teach. What are you supposed to be? It's going to teach you. It's going to teach you of seeing a different way, a different perspective. If you do follow through with becoming, all of the above, whichever one applies to you or all of them, whatever it's about, you need to have that exuberance, that confidence, and be positive about life itself. Because I'm not one to push too much on karma. But what goes around comes around. And so does the energy you push out. If you push out energy, nothing ever happens. Everything's just, oh my God. Hold on, I hear a truck coming. Okay, this moon is here to help you grow and expand. Okay, and move, yep, got it. To grow and expand. Some of you, how is this going to be? Some of you, it's around a situation it's confusion regarding a situation. You may feel like you're really confused around the moon. Others of you, it's self-sacrifice. It's going to be sacrifice of self to help other people, or sacrifice of wealth. I'm telling you, this is all coming to that door that's coming in October, actually. You're going to feel it in September. There's a huge shift in September, though. But in October, there's like this massive, it's just like, what I'm seeing is in my head is I see autumn leaves like this. Imagine, those bead things that you open up, the curtains. Okay, so these are just like leaves, fall leaves. Just imagine the most beautiful fall leaves, yellows, oranges, browns. And it's like you're opening it and you're walking through, because this is an end of a tough cycle and you're beginning anew. All right, you're going to be feeling more refreshed and seeing stuff in a different light, as long as you do not continue to hold on to the old ways. Yep. All right, let's get some tarot cards. What do you want? Did I miss anybody? Hi, everybody. Okay. I think I'm going to keep it more on the positive messages because I think not just, I mean, I've definitely felt it, but a lot of people have had what seems to be the weight of the world on their shoulders. Okay. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards here in a minute, but I'm not going to get too much into what I call the dirty because there's no need to. Right now, it's just sometimes you got to wade. Some of you feel like you're wading in mud. Others of you, you're finally starting to be able to wash some of that mud off. Okay. This whole month, no matter what's going on, and granted, you're probably, a lot of you guys are going to be pulled in 50 different directions and still be feeling like you haven't got anything done. Makes sense? Even though you're going. All right? So remember this. You are to be looking at the bigger picture. All right? Just because it may be, the situation may be tough, or you may feel like something's never going to happen, believe in the impossible. That is August. Whether it's, some of you, it has to, I heard health. I'm not going to get into health. Friends, lovers, financial. Family, friends, lovers, financial. Family, I'm also hearing about healing family issues. It's time to release negativity. It's time to let the old go. But the thing that is this is not so much people, places, and things per se that you're necessarily releasing. It's within yourself. It's taking responsibility within your own life and how you feel about stuff or what you need to release and seeing it for what it is. Leo, confidence is your key. Okay, this is all about confidence. This is actually seeing stuff and just walking through life with the Queen of Wands. I'm seeing Queen of Wands in my head big time. Okay, confidence is the key for the month of August. You may not be feeling like that every single day. You have a day, you take a day, you get your butt back up and you get moving. You do not lay in it. You do not lay. And don't take this wrong. We all have our down days. It happens. But you give yourself a day and then you get back up. Okay, this is going to be hitting a lot of people. But here's the thing when it's talking about responsibilities. Responsibility, this is within self. This is not going to hit home for all of you. And I'm going to piss somebody off, but that's okay. I'm pretty good at it. When you guys get down once in a while, it's human nature. It happens. But do not wallow in it. Do not. This is about changing old ways. This is about seeing stuff from a different perspective. Don't have a pity party. It's time to get back up. It's time to, even though it may feel like you're going through mud for some, others of you, you're already jetting forward. I mean, stuff's going great. You're coming out of a tough time. But this is just an overall general busy month period. You do not have time to have the old ways. You have the time to take and literally, the wealth is going to be a big one for a lot of you. But the end result in no matter what area of life is success and happiness. Because a lot of you, honestly, are sitting back going, when's the last time I've really felt successful? Or when's the last time I really felt happy? Or when have I not been so busy that I could sit here and even reflect on any of it? Okay, everybody has this at one point. All right? This isn't just about saying, hey, take a minute to yourself. This is, okay, it's now I'm going to do it eventually. You're going to do it. Okay? I wish the stuff would change. Nah, you're going to be expecting it to change. That's what you're going to put out there. I hope it changes. It's going to change. Yep. And this is not going to be by sitting around, not doing anything. This is by hard work. Okay? Lots of hard work it's paying off. That's what's going on. Why? A lot of you have been taking and wanting a new start. And this is, some of you, this is a new start within self. Just feeling, whether it's, some of you wanted to take and literally just go through a complete cleanse of self, internally, externally, spiritually. This new moon is perfect for that, especially for self-reflecting, looking within self. All right? A new start is coming. And for some of you, this has to do with, it has to do with a long time period. It could be 5, 10 years where it just seemed 15 for some, to where it's just like whatever new start you tried, it just didn't. Okay, a new start is coming. End of a cycle. Confidence is the key. Expect powerful change. Movement forward. For some of you, there may be a situation that your commitment is being tested in one shape or form or another. Okay? What? No matter what, the message I have for somebody there, your commitment is being tested. What did I put that over? There may be confusion regarding, this feels like a romantical situation for some. Your commitment is being tested. Confusion regarding marriage. That's what I heard. Message is, follow your bliss. This is not meant for everybody, this message. I'm just supposed to read it. Your commitment is being tested. Confusion regarding around marriage. That's what it says. Whether you're married, situation in a marriage, or leading to marriage. It says follow your bliss. You already know the answer. Also, I'm hearing for another message, if there is temptation of some kind, you're an adult. I mean, I'm not really popular for holding people's hands when it comes to stuff like that, because here's the thing, you're starting fresh. This is all about starting fresh. And if you do have a situation, and this is totally off of the other one, okay, we talked about the marriage, it was talking about marriage, confusion around a situation within a marriage. Follow your bliss, whatever makes you happy. Now let's read that a different way. This next situation I'm going to read real quick, it's around it, and this could be past. It could be past. You could be evaluating around this past. That's exactly what you could be doing. All right. But anyway, confusion regarding around some kind of situation within a marriage, or something was supposed to lead to marriage, or this totally different one. Okay. It says, follow your bliss. My soul sings with joy. Okay. You need to follow and go to your own beat, your own drum, your confidence. It's time to get going. All right. Your hard work is paying off. Some of you are actually going to be starting fresh. This could be starting fresh within a couple together. This could also be starting fresh by yourself, however it applies to you. It is literally doing this, walking out of the darkness, walking out of the doom and the gloom, and actually seeing stuff in some of you. And why? Why would you might feel like you're walking out of doom and gloom? Because it's sacrifice. Okay? But here's the thing. This sacrifice will lead to success, happiness, and wealth. What or who do you need to release? That message is definitely going to be hitting home with somebody or somebody's. But anyway, this is all about a fresh start. August is priming everybody for the opportunity of a new start. Not just like, oh, okay, well, every day you can wake up and it's a fresh, brand new, you've got a chance for a brand new start, right? No, not like this. This is, I'm not going to say it's going to wash the past away. I'm not going to say it's going to wash all the old away, but it's bringing in like spring, like the spring air. It's bringing in a new cycle of your life that is like the spring, like the first spring rain, which I love rain. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. So even though, and that's the thing, is have patience here too. I'm going to jump off that one now. On this new fresh start that is sitting here waiting, this is universal. This is for everybody. This could be this starting fresh and this embarking on this adventure. This is maybe sitting here all waiting for you if you haven't started yet. This is about people who are doing self-worth within self, seeing it from a different perspective and jetting forward. So they see it a different way. Guess what? Doors to happiness, doors to success, wealth. All right, all the above. Following your bliss. Do it. Do what makes you happy and not in a selfish way. Okay? What makes you shine? What gives you that confidence? You're going to be feeling more uplifted by the end of the month. I guarantee you. But do not hide in old past ways. Your hard work is paying off. End of a cycle, tough cycle. New start is coming. It just keeps repeating over and over, and it's going to. It's time to embark upon an adventure. Some of you are actually going to be embarking on an adventure. I savored the wonders of the world. Nice. We got cultivating prosperity. Now, cultivating prosperity, this is not going to be just about the materialistic, but it is. It is to a certain extent here, okay? It is also, and I'm not going to say money is going to be, they say money is the root of all evil. Well, you kind of have to have that to live, don't you? I understand that one. Okay, cultivating prosperity. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. Okay, so this is not just physical goods. This is also spiritually. successful, and happiness, being open to it. This is about some, that's it. Some have actually had it to where they've actually closed themselves off to it. And they're seeing it from different perspectives. And now you're being open to it. And life is going to be like an adventure, because it's like an adventure. You're taking off in a new way of thinking. And some of you may actually be taking and traveling over different lands. Looking at life as an adventure. Yeah, feels right to me. Whatever seeds you planted before, they're already sprouting. How are you going to do this? By healing the past. You're throwing it. I do. I keep seeing closing that past door and nailing that bee shut. That's what I get. And accepting what is. All right. Being in the flow, being more flexible. Some people, it's about being more flexible. Soaring into joy. Being lighthearted and finding out. That's what I just heard for some. Others, your belief in magic is about to be restored. Believing in the impossible. Others are going to be working really hard, especially, do you see the cornucopia? I think that's a cornucopia. Yeah, well, it looked like a cornucopia. I saw a cornucopia in my head. That's just a basket of fall fruit and vegetables and stuff. September, October, that store is just really going to be producing. Some of you, August is about sitting in your truth, or sitting in the truth of a situation and actually finding peace within that which might have given you torment before. Others of you, this is surrounding around messages from Spirit. Pay attention. There are messages everywhere. Yep. I'm not supposed to go any farther. Others of you, especially this fall and this winter, you'll be taking and planting the seeds for a harvest next year. And this is not just talking about, we're not talking about vegetables. I love vegetables. I didn't get to plant a garden this year. We're not just talking about physical plants. We're talking about planting the seeds within self, planting the seeds within what you want to be successful about. Where do you, what adventure? What sparks your taste for life? That's what this is all about. Giving birth. Some of you may actually physically be giving birth, but I really think this is about getting ready to emerge from grace, is what I see, which is where it's just kind of like been held down. This is giving birth. I'm bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world and doing it confidently. Oh, this right here. That's a dove, and that is like an embryonic sac, like a placenta. Okay, so getting ready to, it's like being reborn again, soaring into joy. There is going to be good news for a lot of people. There truly is, even though there may be a lot of hardships. Here's the thing, and I'm not going to say that every hardship in life there's, is leading to this and that. That's not what I'm going to say. But you will notice that different hardships, especially this month, are actually making a lot of people look at stuff in different perspectives. Or people are having to step up in ways they never had to step up in before, or would have even thought to. I think by the end of the month, you will be seeing quite a bit of different change in people, some for the good, some for not so good. But here's the thing, this is all about moving forward and not being stuck where you were. That's what it's about. Some of you, this is surrounding around marriage and wealth. Marriage and wealth is a big one, but it's all about your success and happiness in life. Some of you, if you are not married or you're not leading to marriage, it's about your success, happiness, and wealth. All right. I will look here in just a minute. I hear somebody talking. What do you want? Hi everybody. Yeah, I'm not there anymore. Nope. I'm actually I'm gonna do some. I'll talk about it after I get down with my cards. But yeah, I'm actually right now. I'm watching Green Tech right now today. Yep. All right, I'm gonna pull a couple cards here. I think I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, I thought, I was going to go all in which I love tarot cards. I do. But I really didn't feel like they need to be incorporated in here, but I really didn't need to tear into this, because this is not about tearing into people. This is more about just making a break for it. I'll explain. We've got the Seven of Swords. All right, Seven of Swords. And that's exactly what they're doing. This person is gathering swords and taking what they can and just moving on. Others, it's the way you look at it. The way you could look at it is, oh, this could be somebody who's taken and they're grabbing what they can and they're leaving, right? Just saving what they can. Others, that's somebody who's just got through stealing a bunch of stuff and they're trying to get away with it. It's perception. It's how you look at stuff. Do you see how big of a drastic difference that was? That's what it was. Okay, so this is basically, I keep hearing clean it up, the clean it up card. Hold on. Clean it up. What are you making a break for? Whether this is you or somebody else, I really think this is individuality. Deceits, lies, trickery, cheating, theft, underhanded, dishonest, dangerous, risky behavior, enemy, masquerading as a friend, spying, stabbed in the back is what I heard. Lack of conscience. Don't tread on people. Do not tread on people and not give. There's a lot of that. I've been watching that a lot. That it's a lot of numb. People's consciousness is getting numb. Don't let yourself become numb. Think of other people. You'll see the rudeness that's going around. It's quite predominant. Taking risk where risk do not need to be taken. An enemy masquerading as a friend. Spying on others. What do you need to do instead? Be resourceful, be more flexible. Focus on your own stuff. Focus on your inner self and your inner strengths. Escaping, and in some of you, this could be about, in the past, you may have been trying to escape interconnection or connection with those you actually care about. This is the past. This is what this new moon's going to be about. And I know it's supposed to be all of August, but this is going to be all of August. But this new moon right here is going to be the one. And I keep hearing, rise up, rise up. I cannot remember what song that is. Okay, but anyway, with the Three of Wands, this is you're looking into the future, and right now you're getting a glimpse in it, a good taste on it, of where your success and happiness. If it's been holding up, this is giving you a taste of why, and it's giving you a taste of what's coming. And what's coming? We've got the King of Wands. This is a leader. This is somebody who is at the leadership position, somebody who exuberates confidence, just like the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, right? But the thing of it is, mind on your money and money on your mind. Okay, we've also got the Queen of Pentacles. This is about enjoying the finer things in life, but it's also about whatever you've planted before, it's going to be producing. Being more creative. Are you a creative person? Has that creative spark kind of disappeared, or have you not been able to do that one? Me, I'm going to be doing it. Everybody's got something, okay? This is your foresight right now, is to lay your own burdens down. Now, finances, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you everything's going to be perky and perfect, but put the intentions into it, and the door is not going to be continually be stopped. That's what I get. Some of you will be cutting out people, places, and things in your life. Literally, there's like knives being taken out of the back. Some of you, this could be events that you're playing from over in the past of something where something, literally, that's what I get. Enemy masquerading as a friend. Family, friend, lover. Yep. Okay. This is definitely a strange one. I'm not even going to pretend. But the thing of it is at one point, especially around this new moon, just a couple days, you guys are probably already starting to get that itch or that antsiness. Or literally, I keep hearing sage. Gotta sage everything. Gotta sage everything. Okay, you're getting ready to shift. That's what this is about. This is about ready to purify and clean and just ready to be open and willing for this new future. For what? For success, happiness, and opening the door for wealth. So whatever you put out, including your energy, is what you attract. Now, there are circumstances that will hold people back or push them forward. For some of you, these circumstances are, they're falling by the wayside. All right. So the foresight here over the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is the one I read before. I just basically read it. I didn't because there's so many diverse different ways of looking at it. This feeling, especially this week and for this new moon, is you're going to be kind of looking forward and not so much towards the past. You're getting ready to clean this. It's clean it up. You're cleaning it up, cleaning it out. Why? Because some of you have already, this could be about loyalty. Okay? Seeing life more optimistic. You're getting a taste of it. Some of you, this is about just grasping your independence. Some of you, this is about being more decisive in what you're going to do and just making the, decisions already made. That's what I keep hearing. For some of you, I keep hearing this. Okay, this has to do with loyal heart. Family, friends, lovers. Movement forward, that's what I get. All right, what could possibly be going on in the month of August? Chaos and conflict. Wow, no, that's got to be wrong. Go to the sea. How could it make you feel? Now remember, if you go through stuff like this, this is just temporary, because I'm telling you, this is all leading to abundance, happiness, success, wealth. For some of you, it's literally unblocking your heart chakra. It's unblocking just your sacral chakra. I mean, it's unblocking all of your chakras. This is like really putting yourself in alignment. That's what this is about. Yep. We've got the higher power. Faith is restored. Why? Because mending is done or is being done. Regeneration's already well on its way. Why? Because it changes in the wind. You can already feel this. This will be around the new moon. And that's going to be the focus, pivotal point right there, is how the rest of your month is going to be going, for the simple fact of how you react around this new moon. Are you going to react in old ways, or are you going to understand the feelings that you're feeling? And okay, here's an example. You get a feeling like, oh, something, and I get this every once in a while, something good's coming. I can feel it. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, sure. Okay. So around this new moon, you exuberate that confidence, and yes, whatever you put out is what you're going to get back. So around the new moon, make sure that you're not acting old ways, and you are actually putting out what you want to come back to. That includes how you speak to other people and how you treat other people. For some reason, that's going to be a big one. Some of you, I'm seeing I'm seeing duct tape on somebody's mouth. No, we're not talking all kinds of crazy, freaky stuff. We're talking just literally somebody is going to open up their mouth and let the words spill, whatever this means, okay? This is about focusing on happiness within life, feeling lighthearted. Some of you, I'm hearing lighthearted and finding out. Some of you, this is all about a new life, seeing stuff in a different way. This is just going to keep going around and around and around. But I wanted more positive messages, and I know I'm half awake here. So I'm not quite as usually bubbly as what I normally am, but what we got on here? Spirit Crane, I'm up here at Green Tech. Right now I don't have anybody who's on here. If you want readings, it's going to be done through via video chat. Or if you're in the local area, the information's on Roosters Peacock. Okay, I will be doing a charge for coming, but I will travel to your home. I do have the right to reserve to refuse anybody, okay? If I put my feelers out there, I don't feel comfortable with it, it's not happening. Or we'll meet in a public place. Okay, for some reason I felt like throwing that out there. But anyway, I put up a bunch of new stuff on the book now and stuff like that. But yeah, life's just been too busy. It's just not possible for me to be sitting in one spot. So local people, if you guys want a reading from me on the days that I say, okay, I'm going to do a video chat, then you need to get on there and you need to get your spot right then and there, because this reading definitely applies to me as well. It's been nuts. So time is precious, okay, for everybody. So if you do want your readings, message me through Roosters Peacock, and then I'll set you up with one. But here's the thing: is it's got to be matching up with my time as well, okay? And we'll do it. If you're living the local area and stuff, though, if you look, I will take and charge a fee to take for gas. All right, it's all up there. My brain's getting tired, so I'm not going to be on it too long. But if you guys do want a reading from me, then you need to look at that post. It's on Roosters Peacock. Go down a couple. It explains everything. I do parties as well. Okay, you want to save on the fee for me coming to your home, then get a bunch of your friends together and I'll read them back to back to back to back. All right, what do you got? Message in a bottle. We got message in a bottle. All right, so here's the final message, and then we're going to close this out because I don't feel like tearing this apart because August, here's the thing, is I think for a lot of the year, and maybe not just this year, maybe multiple years, is that's the problem. Is people have been feeling like they're torn down. It's kind of like just being, it's like not just flies bopping up your face. It's like stuff that's just out. Why? Okay. This, I'm not going to say everything's going to be perfect in life, but it's going to be different. It's changing. You guys can taste this. It's a change in the wind. This change in the wind is happening, but you have to push this change forward. You have to accept this change, and you have to put the effort in. This is not something that's laid in your lap. This is not something to where somebody, and don't take me wrong here, nobody's going to hold your hand to walk you through this one if it has to do with self-evaluation. You must do this on your own. Message in the bottle. Some of you, a turtle is standing out big time. There may have, or it could be revolving around a message that came on the 15th of this month, or will be on the 15th, which is tomorrow. So if you're sitting here and you've been waiting for a message and turtle, yeah, turtle. Maybe the person's name's Turtle. Or it could be revolving around somebody who loves turtles, whatever turtle means. Okay, the person that hears this is going to understand. Let me see what the message is real quick. Embarking on a new adventure. Launching your journey. Get going. You're going to receive a message that it's time to jet forward in whatever avenue of life that you're wanting to do. The message is coming. Okay, others of you, the message to you is, even though you may be feeling like you've been standing alone, milk and honey. You're not standing alone. You're not standing alone. No. Let me show you something. You see the word yin there? Okay, you got yin and yang. See number 2. All right, you're never alone. You're never alone. And also in this picture right here, see the face? You're never alone. So this could be about family, friends, or lovers. The message is, even though you may be feeling like you're standing alone in a situation, you're constantly in somebody else's thoughts, or this person is constantly on your mind. All right? But you're going to be focusing. It's going to be changing perspective and switching to your milk and honey. Moving forward, happy. This is all about just taking, but even though it may feel like part of August is nothing but a never-ending story. Okay? What'd I tell ya? Yin and yang. There's the yang. All right, so balance is coming back in if you have had kind of interesting August. Actually, for some of you, it's been past August. But others of you, balance is going to be restored. Okay? Here's the message. It is the message. Yin, yang. Around a situation of a never-ending story is going to turn to milk and honey. That is your message. Balance is restored. Told you, I was getting a little sleepy. Anyway, for some of you, this can revolve around some kind of exchanging of gifts. Others of you is focusing on the here and now. Others of you that come to the edge, this could be coming to the edge in a situation around a love experience or love life. But also, I think, do you see how this person's dancing around the edge? Somebody's tiptoeing around expressing love. Others of you in a family situation, it's time to go. Why? Because you're wanting to be fair. You're bringing balance. The wise old owl. You're wiser to a situation that's happening in your home or in a family situation. What do you want? Balance is going to be restored, and I think, yeah, between now, between worlds. Okay, so basically the message for that one right there is around the situation. It does sound like you in a family situation. It's time to leave a situation behind, or it's time for others to go. Why? Because balance needs to be restored. And for whatever reason, I feel like saying somebody is wiser to the situation, and balance is going to be brought back in. And this is not something that is just brought universally. This is something you're taking in your own hands. Others of you, it needs time. Take time. Okay. Patience. This is revolving around some kind of project, whether it's a movement forward that you want, whether it's an actual move, could be a job. Patience. Have patience until around the 30th. Let me see here. See something. Which would be Wednesday, August 30th. Okay, it's talking about patience. Have patience with people. With people. I get this. Have patience with people. I understand this very much so. TikTok needs time. Take time. Okay? Especially if other people, if other people are involved, needs time, take time. Okay? There's a massive shift on Blue Moon. All right? We got poised. Okay? Keeping it together. This month, for some of you, you're like, I got this. Others of you, it's going to be hard to keep it together. Like I said, if you have those moments, take a moment, take your day. Others of you, it has to do with health issues. I do understand this as well. Take the minute, feel better, and then get back up and get moving. Okay? Some of you, and some of you won't be able to, but I'm talking about those of you who have like I'm not going to get too much into it, but the ones to where you're actually able to function. Others of you may be in for the fight of your life. This I have seen. And message for the month of August. Even though it's different perspective. Even though you may be coming to the edge over seeking the milk and honey, now, that's not how we're looking at it. You're so close. That's what it's about. You're so close. Come to the edge. You're so close to manifesting your milk and honey. And your milk and honey doesn't necessarily have to just do with materialistic. It's your happiness in life. Perspective. That's what I got for you for coffee time. And again, that was a strange one, but that's okay. What do you want? Hi, Miss Julie. All right, guys, who's all's on here? Who's here? I need a drink. I'm only going to take a couple of them because I'm tired. I'm just now getting sleep. But if you guys want your own personal readings, I will take some. I will go ahead and take a couple bookings for this evening, most likely. If it's not going to be this evening, then it's going to be probably tomorrow evening. No, it'll have to be tonight. You guys just let me know. Okay, who all's on here? Jeanette. There's Miss Erica. Miss Erica, man, girl, thank you for the stars. She sent me like stars and sent me stars again. Okay, anybody who sent stars, I will read you first. Miss Erica. Let's go ahead and pull the Moonology cards. Erica. Miss Erica. Miss Erica, in some situation in your life, there has been a lack of communication, or it's been over communication, but it's been in a more of excessive way. So it's like communicating to the point where nothing's actually being communicated, or there's no communication whatsoever. The message is communication is the key. Real communication, one-on-one communication within the situation. This could be family, friends, lovers. All right, Miss Erica gave me 2 sets of stars, so I'm giving her 2 cards. Oh, 3. Okay, Miss Erica, around some situation in your life, I definitely think you've got some curveballs that's been coming, or is going to be coming here pretty soon. Around these curveballs, it does the message that you are to remember, even though times get tough, and this could be just more of like an emotional pull, but I really think that there's like, these are curveballs, unexpected curveballs that you weren't expecting. But it's not just talking about you, it's talking about your loved ones as well. It says you and your loved ones are safe, all right? It could be around the zodiac sign Cancer. And then we have your dreams need a practical plan, but this is around Taurus. Okay, so this is something that happened, or this is around a situation that you thought, I think, was resolved around Taurus season, which what you would do is look up the birth date of Taurus people, and that's your Taurus. That's what I call Taurus season. Yep, that feels right. Your dreams need a practical plan. So something that you were reevaluating back around Taurus season. Okay, so you might have to do some more tweaking around a situation, but I think you're very good at balancing, especially, it's almost like, I get this, I'm seeing the balance scale, so you are definitely having to be either a mediator or a balancer within some situation, or, yeah. You and your loved ones are safe. It's going to be okay. It's not all out of whack as what you think it is. If this hasn't happened already, it is coming, but you and your loved ones are safe. And it has to do with the situation, and it may seem like it's going to rear its ugly head again here, but you guys are good. I hope that made sense to you. It feels right. I don't feel like taking anything back from that. Miss Erica, does that make sense to you? It almost puts me in the mind of a child. It doesn't matter if a child is, my children are like, okay, I'm 5'1", so they're all up here. Okay, so protective. You're going to be very protective in this situation. Erica, that makes sense to you? Sweet. Your dreams. Hold on. I'm going. All right. Erica, the situation has to do with a father type figure. That card just literally, it just came off. That's your card. I'm going to give you that card. Yeah, it's some kind of, so it's a father-child dynamic, or it's revolving around something to do with that. Yeah. What else? Whatever this is, has been kind of... Okay. Final message for you, Miss Erica. She's been giving me stars, so that's the number one people I'm going to be getting first thing, because those stars do help. Okay, nothing is yet set in stone. Okay, so nothing has been is completely set in stone, but an end of a tough cycle does approach in this situation for you and yours. I think it's plural. All right, that was Miss Erica. Okay, who we got next? Who's next? All right. Now, you know what? I'm see two other people, and even though they didn't give stars on here, they've given me stars offline. They have actually helped in situations that I need help in. All right, Miss Shelley Adams. Let's see what you got. Pisces. Meditate and contemplate around a situation. I hear a storm was a brewing. Your message here is hold your vision and remember to take time to breathe out. Pisces. Okay. Balance spirituality and practicality. The energy is gaining momentum, and whatever the conclusions you're wanting, it's within reach. It's almost here. And I'm getting this. Adjustments are required. All right. It's happening. Yep. That was for Miss Shelley Adams, Miss Purple. Miss Karen Long, you are next. Miss Karen Long, you're getting ready to put your, I'm not going to say your best foot forward yet, because you're not ready to do that quite yet. You're getting ready to. For your confidence foot forward. That's what you're getting ready to do. Confidence is your key. Go ahead and, okay, so whatever this is about, whatever you keep putting your foot into the door and taking it out because you don't think, oh, I can't do this, I can't do this. It's time to release negativity. That's what's holding you back. So confidence is your key. It's time to rip that door open, metaphorically, and walk through the door with confidence. That is, yep, correct. Although yours also is adjustments are required. Okay, there are going to be some adjustments that's going to have to be required. I hope this ain't totally true. Miss Karen, your final card here is a fiery climax. approach is. But here's the thing. It just depends. It depends on how you go about it. I think it's going to be, I think you can do it quite well. Have faith in your dreams. It's time to reestablish your dreams and get moving. All right, who else we got here? Let me see here. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's see. Miss Sally, got her. All right, Karen, let's get you. I'm going to do the Moonology deck. I'll pull one card for you. Karen, your message is communication is the key. All right? See it from not just your perspective, but for somebody else's. Look at the bigger picture in this situation. If this hasn't happened, it will be happening soon. That was for Karen. Miss Karen, I do understand this one because I'm definitely a Scorpio. And I'm not going to say I'm stubborn or anything. But everybody who knows me sitting here probably just cracking up right about now. In this situation, put your stubbornness off to the side. If it has to do with pride, put your pride off to the side. I think it's more stubbornness. See it from the other person's perspective. Okay. Hi, Miss Julie. Yeah, I know, it's been a while, but... Miss Jeanette, anybody who wants their card, just say yes. That's all you have to do is yes. And I'll get as many as I can. And then at one point, I may just say, okay, I've got to go. And then I'll be ending the feed. If you guys want your own one-on-one reading, then make sure you book with Roosters Peacock. I do have some openings coming up. Trust me, if you're wanting them, everybody's like, oh, I want readings. And I'm going to throw this out here for you guys. Oh, I'm well known for this one too. Because I'm over this one. When it comes to, I love reading for everybody. But here's the thing. You got to work with my schedule too. Okay? Got to work with my schedule. And when I do take and put up times that I'm available, that's the only time I have available. So this is one of those things. If you're able to grab it, you might want to grab it right then and there. Because I won't be able to be like, okay, if I say tonight I've got, 2 readings. First 2 people get it, they're gone. It's not, well, can you trade that around to Sunday? No, I probably have something I'm doing on Sunday. And like I said, Josh's mom's in not feeling well whatsoever. She had a stroke. So therefore, everybody's pitching in. And you guys make sure you put out your thoughts and good vibes out there for Miss Mary. She's fighting hard. She's doing good. She's big improvement. But still, long way to go. Here's the thing, though, is if you guys want readings from me, especially as busy as it's been, you might want to grab them when I have them up there. Because it's very, and I do not have a place where you're going to come and do these readings unless, it's just last minute thing to where you might be able to meet me somewhere. Because I'm not in any one spot anymore. That's why I put traveling. I will travel around and see you guys, If not, it's on the video chat, which I can read you just as well on video chat. All right, I'm off that one. But I had people be like, oh, well, what about this and this and this? And can we switch it? No, I can't. All right, who we got here? Jeanette, Miss Jeanette. Jeanette, I instantly saw confidence is the key. All right. What is a song, End of Innocence? I don't know what this is about. All right, big changes are coming for you in your life. And I think you need to be stepping out confidently in your life. Big time. Yep. Whatever this is, you'll be no longer sitting here juggling different situations, a situation that's been bogging you down for a while. What I'm seeing is a juggler going like this, and then they just drop the balls because they're just like, I'm done. If somebody's coming in, I will be getting up. Okay? Hey, still online. You want to sit down right there if you want.
I just got my kids in the car.
Okay, well, I'm still doing coffee time carrots, so.
I'm going to leave this $20 on the table.
Oh, you don't, 20.
Yeah, I try to put many stars on. Here you go.
Oh, well, thank you.
I've been trying to put stars on. Couldn't do it, so I just figured I'd drop y'all some. You have a good day.
You too. Okay. Anyway, let's see here. Let's see here. Jeanette. All right. Well, that was Spirit Crane who stopped by and apparently dropped off a donation for me. That was awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull him a card after I finish up Jeanette's there. I have to take and regroup where I was with that. But basically, Jeanette, yours is the end of an innocence, and you're going to walk through life doing it confidently. That's what you're dropping it. Somebody either drops all the balls and you've had enough, or you're just, it's like, no, you're the one that's dropping it, and you're walking away from it. You're done. Whatever it is, you're no longer going to juggle a situation or feelings or something. You're done with it. That's what I get. Okay, Spirit Crane. That's the one that just stopped through, as you guys heard. Let's go ahead. He stopped and he brought some. It says, your commitment is being tested. This is for Spirit Crane. Your commitment is being tested, and what that means is, this doesn't necessarily mean it's with another person. It's within yourself. What are you truly, honestly committed to? Who? What? There's a situation in your life. If you want change to happen, you have to expect this powerful change. Okay? Yep. This is a big one. I'm going to tell you right now. This is how many times this card, communication is the key, has showed up. How many times this showed up? Multiple times. Communication is the key. So this is still for Spirit Crane, because he dropped me off a $20 donation. So I'm going to give him a reading real quick. Give him a few cards. Communication is the key. Okay, so around the situation, your commitment is being tested. It's actually what you truly believe in. Even though you may be feeling clouded with the eclipse right there, it's like an eclipse, you can't see everything, expect powerful change. It is coming to you. How? Because communication is the key, and you've been waiting for communication to come, and this communication is coming very soon. When is this coming? Around the 18th of August. This is for Spirit. Yep, Spirit Crane. Energy is gaining momentum around the situation, and you need to hold your vision, because an end is within sight. A door is opening for you. Message is coming. That was for Spirit Crane. Okay, let's see. Who else? Like I cannot pronounce your name. We'll say Lambert. It says Lykyk, Lambert. All right, let's just get a general message. A new start is coming for you. You've been sitting here wanting to take and get a ready, wanting to move forward in a situation or a direction is what I'm hearing. A new start is coming. Okay? September. Yeah, it's a direction. All right, you'll be moving forward in this here pretty soon. And if you don't know the direction right now, you're going to know here pretty quick, and it's going to move fast once it starts. All right. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Miss Pam. Miss Pam Face. Let's see. Pammy. Pam. Ooh. Okay, around a situation, family, friends, or lovers, it says, do not let pride get in your way. But actually, this is a situation around Leo season. And with this situation right here, it could actually ruffle your feathers quite greatly. Whatever the situation is about, it is around... I don't think it's just around one person. I think it's multiple people. But I think it's centered on one person or one situation, if that makes sense. I think you're going to have to keep your cool on it. Don't let pride get in your way. I have to peek. Okay. So this is about, now I do know Pam. This one right here is about you have to look farther out in the future and look at the bigger picture, because whatever said out of anger or pride or whatever that is going to mess up something that has something to do with the bigger picture in your life. Like you've got a vision on a bigger picture, but it's something like you got to kind of keep your mouth shut about it. or it's not the time to reveal it. But a situation may ruffle your feathers enough that it may slip out. Don't let it slip out. Whatever that's about. That was for Miss Pam Pace. All right. Did that make sense? Lykyk Lambert? I can't see everybody's pictures. You're welcome. All right, guys. Did I miss how? Okay. Who else is on here? There's only 2 people on here. I'm getting ready to pop off. Yeah. Anybody I miss? Just say yes if you want me to pull a card. Yeah, it's not normally one of my most exciting readings, but I finally started getting some sleep. It's been so busy. Wow. But that's okay. It's just, things are looking up. All right, you miss anybody? The Spirit Crane, if you jumped on here, if you rewind, I did take and pull some cards for you. Thank you for stopping by and dropping that off. That was awesome. Appreciate it. If you want one-on-one reading with me, then you just contact me and I'll take and set it up. All right, guys. I think we're there. Okay, awesome. Miss Pam, as long as you know what you're saying, whatever it is mum's the word. You cannot say a thing about whatever this is. It'll mess something up. That's all I get. All right, guys, I am going to end this stream. I will see you guys on the next round. And yes, it will be just as fast popping up as I did today. I know. Everybody's going to be yelling at me later. Why? You know, I missed it. Well, here's the thing. This is the first time I've had to do it. And how many weeks has it been now? It's been a few weeks. I've had no breath. All right, guys, I will see you on the next round, YouTubers. This is being done live on Facebook. And, of course, I am known for pop-ups and will be until probably, let me see here, let me predict for myself, probably till about September 18th. For some reason, that's standing out in my head. Big time. Maybe I'll win the lottery. All right, guys, I will talk to you, and I will see you on the flip side. Bye.